Someone posted a coin listed on Mercari website that if you would have purchased it, you would have lost $2,000. So is Mercari a good place to buy coins? We're going to talk about that in this video. So let's get started. So this is Mercari. Okay. That's how we say it in English. It might be pronounced another way, but the bottom line is that any website that sells or allows people to sell coins, whether it be eBay, Etsy, any of them, have the potential of having bad sellers. Some of them have good sellers. I question buying coins from any site that's not about coins. In other words, having reputable coin dealers selling on the site, people that you can contact that are not from another country. Basically, a lot of times you'll see fakes being sold, they'll come from China. You can have people make those for you, made to order off of Alibaba. I mean, that's one place. After I saw the post, I came over here to check out what was on the website. And I see a lot of things that obviously it says it's a souvenir, so it's not real. But you can see someone buying that and thinking they have this rare mint error. And then here's a silver coin collection. You know, I don't know any of these sellers. I don't know if they're, legit. I don't know whether they're actual dealers. I doubt. Dealers are going to sell somewhere that is a little more, I don't know, less like a fad site. Like all of these different sites, I mean, they exist and maybe they're lower fees than eBay, but reputable dealers tend to stay away from sites like this and to sell. Exposure for one thing, because eBay still has more traffic than Mercari. I mean, that's just the way it is. So you sell somewhere where, the traffic is. Plus you have your own website. You can see this sold, it has a CC on one end, sold for $1,500. So there's that on here too. But what I was going to look at is it's a 93 Morgan dollar. It's actually a 93S. Now, at first, when you're looking at it, it doesn't say 93S on it. The slab does. They've got $2,000 on it. I don't know whether they're trying to I don't know what they're trying to do. We'll take a look at it a little bit closer. To me, it's obvious the coin is not authentic. I know a lot of people will be like, well, how do you know that's not authentic? How do you know? The luster, the details, just show that it just reads to my eyes that it's off. The light reflections I'm getting off that coin are not what I would expect from a legit Morgan dollar. So here's a side-by-side comparison. Not only is the coin fake, the holder is fake. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, now, looks okay to me. Are you sure? How do you know for sure? Let's put it this way. For one, the price. I mean, do you know how much these will sell for, the AU50? I mean, they're 5-figure coins. They're not $2,000. So that should tell you right off the bat, no matter what, that this is too good to be true. This is not just somebody who accidentally undervalued their coin and put it up on the site. That's not what's going on here. You can go check the seller's sold coins. They've already sold some coins. You can see what they're offering the rest of their coins. They know what they're doing. Now, when I'm looking at this, you see this straight on. The slab is not straight on. It's obviously a fake PCGS slab. You can tell. But you can't even look at the Liberty to see the die mark in the T or the R or any of the little marks on the coin to see if it's authentic or not, which would a 93S Morgan dollar was with the obverse was one obverse die. That's it. Struck with one obverse die. The reverse had two, but only one for the obverse. So that has to have those die marks or it's not authentic. So looking at it, you really, besides some of the collar here, that's more like an ICG collar than a PCGS. The fonts, I mean, it looks like the lettering might be just a tad bit different, but a different size. But it's hard to tell. But I've got these sizes the same, at the same size. They're both, I had to resize them. They look pretty close. I mean, you're going to probably have a serial number that's going to be authentic. You can take serial numbers that are authentic off of the population reports and use them on fake slabs. So that doesn't tell you a whole lot either. So it's really probably a slab you would need to see in hand to kind of examine it. And that's another thing. It's just best not to do it. It's best to ignore this. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of good sellers on Mercari, but I, as far as I'm concerned, I would recommend another site for that. Maybe USA Coin Book, even eBay. There are legit sellers on eBay. Now, see, the images are just too blurry and you can't really tell, and that's on purpose. You know, they're not, these images are just small enough so you can't see enough detail. That's another thing that should tell you that there's something on it, not on the up and up here. This would be a coin. Why would you put it on Mercari when you can send it off to Stacks or Heritage and get a lot more out of it? You know, that's what I'm you know, even a dealer would pay you more for this than $2,000. Guarantee you take a 93S AU50 to a dealer and say, man, I saw this on PCGS, it's worth $26,500. So, you know, how much you give me for this? I mean, you know, that's, a dealer's going to pay you a heck of a lot more. So it's a waste of time to sell it on this site like that. I mean, here's the price guide right here. So when you see these kind of things, you know that there's something not right. And the best thing is just educating yourself so that you know better and not to get yourself involved in it. Now, here's the little dime mark I was talking about in the T, and there's also something down here in the R. Now, they're hard to identify like that whenever there's a lot of wear and contact marks on the coin. So it's best to buy one that is graded or a reputable dealer who knows what they're doing, so that you can identify the die pair for this. I mean, you know, you got one obverse die, like I said. So when you're looking at over here on the website, you're seeing a lot of other things. This looks like it might be a legit coin. And I'm not trying to say that every seller on here is bad. People take that wrong. But how do I know I'm going to really get that coin? How do I know this coin looks right, but am I going to get this coin right here? Is that the one I'm going to get? How do I know? You know, like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, show a bunch of sellers and say, oh, they're all bad. There's a lot of guys that, you know, go to sell on different sites online and they're legit. Really what I recommend for people like that, you need to have your contact info, and definitely customer service going to set you apart and make sure that is the coin you are going to get and guarantee people. You know, that's one of the things you want to see. But coins that are expensive like the 93S and that grade, you better be going to a reputable dealer and trying to get something like that. Not off of just some flight by night site or just some new site that you can download on your phone as an app. I'm not saying like you can for eBay too, but it's just different. These sites here are they pop up all the time. It just seems like. So one of the places I was talking about was USA Coin Book. A lot of legitimate dealers sell over here, and it's not a bad site, and it's mostly for coins. So that's what you would see over here. So it specializes in that. And you'll see USA Coin Book come up with the coin values they have. Then you can also come over here to Heritage, and you can check out legitimate auctions, look at all the slabs and see if the serial number sold before, and see what prices they sold for. You know, these, I mean, at one time they were going for 16 something, and in the last couple of years they've increased in value a lot. So, you know, that's what you have to pay attention to and think about a whole lot. So thanks for watching my latest video. Don't forget, there's my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you get a chance to want to buy some coins, come over here and check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. So please like, share, and comment. Hit the bell to get all notifications. Make sure you're still subscribed, because I've heard YouTube's unsubscribing some people, thinking there may be bot subscribers. I don't know. But with that, have a great day.